So we are going to build our own comic strips, and we're going to follow these directions. So you're going to think of an idea, and we are going to build it using one of these templates. I'm going to use the square template. I'm going to show you a couple of tricks, but it's up to you to figure out how the whole thing works. And this is going to make you competent at working with graphics, creating some funny outcomes, and certainly learning to work with layers within Google Draw. So both of these are available to you in Google Draw. There's a bunch of tools here. And I'm going to draw a simple comic all about finding out that I have Mr. Tush for exploring computer science. So I'm going to call it Good News. I'm going to click up here on my comic's title, and I'm going to say Good News for Me! Exclamation point. All right, so I'm going to rename it just by double clicking it. If I don't like these fonts, I could go up here and I could pick a different font if I felt like that. Like if I wanted to pick, lobster font instead, I could do that. I'm going to undo it. I don't want to. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whole thing about, I found out I'm going to have Mr. Tush for computer science. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my call out box. Now those are right here under shapes. You could also do insert shape and you get the same thing, right? I'm going to go down here to call outs and use a standard call out dialog box right here. I'm going to draw it in here. You notice it comes in with the same thing. I'm going to type in here and say, I just heard that I just looked at my schedule. I have Mr. Tush for ECS. So I'm going to reshape this a little bit because it's going to be part of this particular box right here, right? And I'm going to right up in here. I'll make this a little shorter too. That doesn't look like much, so maybe I can just include a little snapshot of myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this right here. I'm going to insert, and I'm going to do image, and I'm going to pick camera. When I pick the camera, it's going to go to my camera on my computer right here. I'm going to pose. I'm going to go like I'm looking at my schedule right here. Maybe I'll look at my schedule like this. That's a little silly. I'll do the little eyeball thing. That's good. I'll choose to take the snapshot. And click insert, and there it is. So I'll make that in here. I'll put that right here. That looks about right. I'll make this a little bit smaller. Hang on. And I'll make this a little bit taller. There we go. But now you notice it's coming in above Good News for Me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to order. I'm going to send it backward. And okay, it went underneath that. That's good. And I'm going to go order again, send it backward. And I'm going to go underneath that. Ooh, that's good. Then go down here and grab this little headline here. And now I just looked at my schedule. I have Mr. Tush for ECS. And then up here, I'm going to actually change it. So I'm going to make this background white, actually. I don't like the gray background, so I'm going to make this background white. Yes. Oh, and the font is wrong too, right? So I have to go up here and change this to Bangers, see if Bangers is available to me. Bangers, it's available to me. There we go. So there we go. Maybe I'll make this a little bit smaller. So there's a fun one. Now, the next one's going to be all about, I heard that he is really a real super teacher. And so now, you know what? I don't like that here because that's not really a dialogue. I'm going to make it a thought box. Let me pull this guy up here. There's a little thought box, and I'll change it here. I heard that he is a super teacher. And right down here, I'll put that in here so it all fits. And now I'll do a different snapshot. I'll take this snapshot out, and I will insert a picture with an image and do the camera, and I'll see what it gives me. I'll go. There we go. That works. That's not the right thing. What happens here? Get a new one. Insert. Image. Camera. Make this go away. And I'm going to insert here. And I'll insert that. There we go. So I'll move this up to here. It's funny, the lighting got a little different on that, but I can do my own snapshots. And then I'll move this to the front. I'll go click here, order, bring to front. And of course, that doesn't really make sense. So I'll move this over here. And I'll grab this yellow dot right here. And hang on, let me make this move. This guy goes up here. This little yellow dot right here. And I'll make the whole thing a little bit smaller and make my yellow dot come out a little bit more so it looks like a thought bubble. And then over here, I'll be thinking about a Superman. So I'll go like this. Let me see if I can get the picture. Insert image. And I'll do one more camera shot here. And wait till it comes in. Let's look up this way. Let me see if I can get it right over that. And I have to click it. And I'll throw that in and I'll insert it. So here we go. Now we'll put that in there. And since we talked about being a super teacher, I'll make this a little bit wider. Now it fits. And then I'll insert another image called Insert Image, Search the Web. And I'll grab a piece of Superman. I did a little search for Superman in advance. I'm going to drop in Superman right here, click on him, insert, and in he comes. He's a little bit big, but I'll make him small enough to fit in my little thing right here. And I'll make him a little bit smaller. There we go. Now he fits in there. He's a little bit low. So I'll make him fit like that. And then I'll put in my last phrase right here. And I'm going to go right here with one more image, insert, image, camera, and stick that in, insert, and make this wider. Hang on. Make this just a little bit bigger. You do have to fit things out a little bit, right? That's always part of the fun. And I'll add one more callout box, shape, callouts right here. I use this right here, so it's the same. And say, that's awesome for me, with the exclamation points and the E. And there we go. I'm going to make everything a little bit larger here. So we got select all. And then we got to change the font to bangers. And we got to change the background to white. And we'll make this a little bit larger and this a little bit shorter. And now you have, oops, got to fix this ending right here. So it goes right down here. And now we've got it. So I just looked, I've got Mr. Tush for ECS. I heard that he's a super teacher. And there I think of Superman. It might be more fun if I put Superman inside of a thought bubble. So I'm going to insert image, shape, rather, callouts, grab a thought bubble, which is right here. And I'll make this right here covering Superman. I will put Superman right here. And I'll make this just a little bit that way. I will order this, send backwards, order this, send backwards. I'll just bring Superman to the front, order, bring to the front, there we go. And I'll put Superman a little bit smaller so he fits in the thoughts. I'll move this, order, backward, there we go. I will make the Superman box just a little bit smaller, fit him just a little bit better, change my background so that it is a white background, and I'm thinking consistently. So there we go. Here we have, I just looked at my schedule. I have Mr. Tush for ECS. I heard that he's a super teacher. I thought about Superman up here, and that's awesome news for me. And that is my really, really corny comic book. My hope is that you will do better. Here are your directions. Here's a demonstration of how it gets done. Hope you have fun with this project.